Welcome to the Edmodo tutorial number 2, account settings and your profile. In this tutorial, we'll take you on a tour of the Edmodo page. We'll look at managing your account and we'll also look at your profile. Here we are on the Edmodo page, and some key parts to this page you will see mainly on the side here. These are all the different groups I have set up. These are my 6th grade classes, my 7th grade classes, the Edmodo support group that I'm setting up, fundraising events, middle school homeroom, and so on. Below that, there are some different communities that I'm involved in. There's a support community, a math community which has some good resources, a science one, and another one called Brain Camp and Khan Academy, and there's a few others down below. Over on the right side, we have, again, the group code for this particular group. I can open the notifications and it tells me that one person is trying to connect with me. There's one turned in assignment that I have not graded yet, 168 quizzes, and so on. You can go through here and see the different notifications that are happening with my Edmodo groups. In this particular Edmodo support group, I'm currently the only member because I haven't released the code yet. But if I go to 6K Science, you can see that there are 21 members associated with this class. Underneath here, this shows where I have actually shared a folder from my library. You can invite other teachers to Edmodo. And some other key spots to the page are up here under account and profile, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So if I go into account and settings, it'll take me into my account settings, and there's some information here that's very important. One of the first things you need to look at is your notifications. Now there's two ways you can be notified by Edmodo. It's either through your email or through text messages. Now if you select these things, each time there's an alert sent or a note or a reply to something, a new group member joins, different things, you will get an email informing you of these different things. I have turned them all off because when I go into Edmodo, I can see what's happening just by clicking on the latest posts. You can select your profile picture. Here you can change your email address if you would rather be receiving emails at a Google account or Yahoo or somewhere else, first name, last name, and so on. Now here, under time zone, it's important that you pick Asia Ho Chi Minh City, because if you're on a different time zone, such as UTC, which seems to be the default time zone, what happens is your calendar sometimes gets the days for events mixed up. So make sure you're in the correct time zone. You can enter your school, and as you can see, I've entered the International School of Ho Chi Minh City, and the reason that's important is because of our ability to connect with other teachers. If I go into my profile, this is what my profile page in Edmodo looks like, and this is where I can edit different things. Some things that I can edit: I can add previous schools, so you can see that I worked at the International School of Beijing and Beijing City International School. And the reason this is important is because I can connect with Edmodo groups or teachers at these different schools. Also, Edmodo has been nice enough to award me several badges showing different things that I have been doing with my Edmodo groups and connecting to other teachers and different things. Over here it shows some different things. I have almost 400 students enrolled, 12 teacher connections, and so on. Now, connections for teachers, the reason this is important is because you can share different things. and I will go to Mr. Egan, for example, because I know Mr. Egan has a lot of badges, for example. Now, badges is a fun way to reward your students for things well done, and you can see that Mr. Egan has 278 badges for awesome job, test ninja, great thinker, all these different things. And I can select one and then add it to my student badge group and thank you, Mr. Egan. So it's good to be connected with different teachers because you can share different things and you're able to share resources, badges, and different things. You can remove connections. You can join different communities. So it's quite a good way for you to see what else is happening on Edmodo and get resources from different people. You can see I'm joined to these different communities here, and I can click on Browse Communities, and there's a whole mess of different communities I can join, from subject specific to different project based to a whole bunch of different things like Quizlet. I'm going to join Quizlet because it's a good community and I like using that program. So this has been tutorial number 2. I hope you've learned some things about how to manage your account and your profile, and see you in the next tutorial.